Hi everyone, welcome back to Trade and Elevate with Sarah. My name is Sarah and thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode. I'm excited to share with you and continue on this journey that we've been on for the past few weeks, talking about how we co-create our own realities and how we extend our personal growth, personal development methods into how we trade successfully in the Forex market. We ended last week's episode with step 2, and that was the power of belief. Step 1 was clarity of choice. Whatever you park your attention on and whatever you focus in on expands. And so you want to be mindful about what exactly you are focusing in on. Getting into the right mindset and the right zone that allows you to be clear about what you want and then focusing in on it takes practice. It takes practice. And so in step 2, after you've made your choice, after you've been clear about what you want, step 2 is about belief. So a belief is just a thought that you keep thinking about, and then it becomes programmed in your subconscious mind so that now it becomes a core belief. And some core beliefs are not healthy for you. And so the ones that are not serving you, you have the power to choose and change it. But it doesn't stop at just choosing it. It also requires you to really reprogram your subconscious mind. And that is where the power lies. And so in last week's episode, I talked about how you can reprogram some of these limiting beliefs that will stop you from really achieving the goals and desires that you want. So some of the methods include meditation, which is really powerful. It gets you into a mindset and a zone that allows you to just clear the clutter. The more you do it, the better you get at it. It's not supposed to be perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. You just progress, you improve. Meditation is one. The second thing we talked about was self-hypnosis and listening to talk tracks that have affirmations or messages that can seep into your subconscious mind, especially right before you go to bed and right when you wake up. Those are when the mind is most receptive, most suggestive, because it's the brainwave that actually takes in information and stores it. And so that brainwave is the theta brainwave. And so you want to get into that theta brainwave right before you're falling asleep. So you can listen to these talk tracks and you can let it run, put it on your headphones or AirPods and just let it play and do it for 2 to 3 weeks. So that's the second step. So beliefs are really important because they govern how you behave, they govern your thoughts and feelings, and they help you kind of get back to where you want to be if you kind of fall off the track or if you are in disarray or overwhelmment. You can then get back into meditation, get back into this zone that you can now recalibrate yourself. You can now get back into the beliefs and thoughts that serve you and that help you and get you moving on to feeling better. The third step is what I want to talk about mainly today, and that third step is allowing. So in this step, allowing is really, it gets to be really fun. Allowing is about, now that you've asked for what you want and you've chosen what you want, then developing your beliefs and understanding that your thoughts and feelings about it really come from your subconscious mind and what you allow yourself to believe. If you believe that you are deserving of love, of success, of health, now you get to dance with the universe, with God. You are co-creating now, because this world is not just a world that only you are in. There's 8 billion people on this planet, and also the earth itself is a living organism. So life is all around us. And when we allow the art of allowing, when we are embracing the art of allowing, it really means dancing with life itself. It's not going to be perfect, and life has a funny way of testing you and seeing if you really are about what you say you're about. And so these tests may kind of feel like, actually they're pretty tough sometimes. I mean, these tests can feel like the world is against you or the things that you want are not meant for you. And you have to remember that what happens outside is not in your control. The only thing that you have control of is how you respond, and it's how you feel, and it's how you perceive. So the art of allowing is really looking at any situation that comes across your way, observing it and pausing, not being so reactive instantaneously, but pausing, observing it, and just witnessing things that happen, even if they are not what you want to really experience, or you think that it's, not a part of what you envision as whatever you want and desire. Allow it to show you what it's meant to show you. Because oftentimes the world is our mirror, and the things that we need to clean up or address within ourselves are presented in our reality in life. And it is a fun step, I think, but it's also the hardest step. It's the most challenging step because we're really facing sometimes our biggest battles. We're really facing our biggest challenges, and that is who we are, facing ourselves in the mirror. So when you allow for life to unfold, you are also saying to life, I trust you. I don't know how this is going to end, but I know where I'm going to be. I know where I'm going to land. I just don't know how the journey is really supposed to look like. And it's not your job and it's not your responsibility to know exactly what it's all going to look like. But if you keep moving with life, if you keep flowing and coordinating with life, even the challenges will present themselves as opportunities to grow, lessons to learn, to really basically evolve yourself. The art of allowing is really powerful because you are able to now take whatever life is throwing at you and using it to your benefit, using it to your advantage. So let's take trading, for example. You're in a trade and you've been trading and you've been following your rules, you've been documenting your plan, but you're in a position where you're losing more than you're winning. And let's say right now you're in a really bad spot, a really bad position. You can do two things. You can look at it and think, I'm not meant to be a profitable trader. I can't do this. I suck, and I might as well give up. I have to go look for something else now. Or you can look at it and say, you know what? This is a powerful lesson that I'm going to learn, and I'm going to make myself a better trader by observing what happened in this particular position or trade and doing better next time, or changing it, or adapting to a new strategy that is only going to help you in the long run. There's a saying that I remember. The condition doesn't dictate how you feel and where you're meant to go. Meaning that whatever this current reality is, whatever you're experiencing, the condition of it does not dictate who you are, how you're feeling, and where you're going. Everything that you're going through is meant to help you. And if you look at it in that light, everything that is happening for you. You have to let yourself feel that, let yourself live that, and you will see that so much of life is going to change simply because you are allowing it. You're not resisting it, you're not denying it, you're not using it as an excuse to feel worse about yourself. You're not using it to give you a reason to give up or anything like that. So whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that makes you so excited to jump out of bed and just live life to its fullest, it's there for you because it's meant for you, not for anybody else, not the exact same way. It's meant for you to feel, for you to experience, and then for you to eventually gain and share with others. So the third step, the art of allowing, is really about taking whatever life throws at you and dancing with it, and taking it, looking at it from a perspective of opportunity, of growth, and of a vantage point, solely for you to continue to develop yourself. In next week's episode, I want to talk about the fourth and final step in this process, which is receiving. Receiving is glorious, and I can't wait to talk to you more about that. For now, we will wrap up this week's episode with a couple of trades that I've been in, and I plan to exit as soon as I hit some of my TP marks in next week's market. Okay, so we're here in the first trade that I took last week. This is the GBP USD pair, and I've been tracking this for a while. I've seen that price was sort of hovering right here, and price started to continue to make these ending, diagonals here, and it would bounce up to the resistance, it would fall again, it would retest it. And so I did take a trade, a short 2 weeks ago, and did make some profit, but I got in it again last week. So my stop loss is a little bit wider because I do want to make sure I account for the top of this resistance zone. But ultimately, what I think price is going to do is correct itself and come back down to this key support level and then shoot past it to this key support level as well. So this is what I think price will continue to do. We'll see where it ends up. Right now, we're just, again, hovering right where I had it about a week back. I'm in a short for GBP USD. All right, so the next position that I took was a short for CAD JPY. And if you look at this weekly chart, it looks like it actually went above this key resistance level right here, and it continued to go up. So I did take a short, not sure if it's going to actually break past this next key level. If it does, then I will get out of it. But I have seen that price has been continuing up in this trend, and I decided to get a short because I wanted to see price get rejected at this key resistance level, but it hasn't yet. So this is going to be interesting because I don't know if my analysis is going to play itself out or not. It looks like price is going to break past what I thought was already a key resistance level. If it does get up a little bit higher into my stop loss, I might just dip out and take the loss. But we'll see. So I do have a TP right here at the next support zone at the bottom here. And if it does do that, I might just kind of dip out and take partial gains and not really wait for it to come all the way back down. So that's my second trade that I took, CAD JPY for a short. The third trade that I'm in is GBP JPY, and this is a beautiful trade that I'm in. I'm excited to see how this plays out. So I have marked my key resistance, key support levels here, and as you can see, the price action has been forming sort of like a ending diagonal right here. And so as price starts to kind of play around this area, I think what will happen is it'll correct and come back down to this key support zone. So right now I'm just not really making anything, not really losing much. And so I'm just kind of in this range and waiting for price to do its thing one way or another this week so I can get in, get out, and get on. So these are the trades that I'm in right now: GBP JPY, GBP USD, and CAD JPY. So these are my trades, and I took them about a week ago. I really hope that they play out this week so that I could exit, get in some new trades if I see any great setups. But otherwise, I will keep you posted on where they end up by the end of the week. Until then, thank you so much. I'll see you again. Have a wonderful rest of your day.